Name and your rank, first of all,
Yeah,
please.
Squadron Leader Andy Edgell.
How do you spell Edgell?
EDGELL.
What's your role?
Lead Test Pilot, First Class Flight Trials, Fixed Wing.
Okay, so I want to ask first of all how long you've been doing what you've been doing, what your background is.
Yeah, I've been a test pilot at Patuxent River for over 5 years now. About 350 hours of developmental test, F-35Bs and Cs. And I went through US Naval Test Pilot School at PAX 2011-2012, Class 141. And then my background before I went down the test pilot route is as a Harrier pilot on 4 Squadron with the Royal Air Force and 800 Squadron with the Royal Navy.
Which has all led you to where we are today. How was it for you, finally, landing on board HMS Queen Elizabeth?
It was fantastic. It was an incredibly proud moment and a satisfying moment that I felt. It's almost indescribable just how hard people have been working to make this event happen. We've been working relentlessly for over 2 years, considering every single aspect of this trial and of this day. And it went like clockwork. It went perfectly to plan. So we're very, very proud of ourselves. We are incredibly satisfied with how it went, but the focus immediately shifts onto what we now have to do. Because I know we're all very excited about 2 landings on the deck. That's 0.5% of what we're trying to achieve here. So we've enjoyed the moment and we're going to move very swiftly on and get on with the rest of the job.
So what is the rest of the job?
The rest of the job is about 214 unique test points, and that will include ski jump stows, it will include vertical landings, and it will include the groundbreaking shipboard rolling vertical landing.
Now, we go back to the training. You've done hours and hours and hours of simulator training, but landing on board Queen Elizabeth, was the feeling the same from the simulator? Were there any surprises?
That is a fantastic question, and I can hand on heart say that as I pulled up alongside in the hover, I had complete deja vu, and I thought back to the team at BAE Systems Wharton, who have got a fantastic simulator facility, and at Pax River with another fantastic representation of HMS Queen Elizabeth, and I thought of them and I thought, I've been here before. It was completely effortless. So this historic event was a total non-event, which is what we want in flight test.
And you're an RAF pilot, you're here on a Royal Navy ship. Do you feel the difference, or do you feel very much at home?
I do feel at home, and that's because although I'm a Royal Air Force pilot, I've spent half of my Royal Air Force career on a naval squadron. So I do feel completely at home on a ship. I spent some time on Ark Royal and Illustrious, and I was on USS America 2 years ago conducting developmental test with the Integrated Test Force. So this is the 4th ship that I've been on, and she's pretty big, and that's enjoyable when you're hovering alongside.
In terms of, you've flown Harrier, you're now flying the F-35B. What are the main differences for you as a pilot?
The main difference between Harrier and F-35B is workload. It's as simple as that. The Harrier was a challenge to keep in the hover and land precisely, and it is completely effortless in the F-35B. The computer takes most of the workload away, and it's left to the pilot just to finesse the landings, which is great in benign sea states like it was today, but it's really important to reduce the overall workload for the pilot when it starts getting tricky, and that's what we're going to move on to. We're immediately going to go into nights, and then we're going to build up the high deck motion, the crosswind, the lateral asymmetry on the jet. We're going to start to make it harder, but I tell you what, it's going to be a damn sight easier than it would be in a Harrier.
Are there any nerves when you land on, or is it focused sort of anticipation? Explain those emotions.
I was incredibly relaxed, and that's testament to the amount of preparation that we've put into it. It was, as I said before, completely effortless. There was no stress, there were no nerves. It was a complete walk in the park.